brawler, and it's absolutely terrifying. But anyway, we got Zane, we got JaZaR, and he is going Lucas. I feel betrayed. I guess Duck Hunt's cheek might not be ideal. Just go with the Wi-Fi zoner against the, well, not even Wi-Fi zoner. Go with the zoner against the zoner, the whatever you want to call Lucas. Because he's not like, he's like a hybrid zoner, like ish. I don't know. The Earthbound kids are hard to really categorize as characters.
I feel like Lucas would be a zoner sort of thing, and Ness would be more of a brawler. If I had to pick.
I feel like Lucas only really keeps you out with PK Fire.
Well, he also has air, and like, Fair's a good spacing tool as well. Not a projectile, but it's good for spacing.
Yeah, I guess. But it's not used like ZSS there, it's where it's like super safe, well it is super safe on shield, but like it's just used to poke from a distance. Like most of the time Lucas players are like trying to chain off of there and do something off of it. Like it's not just a single poke, it doesn't do enough knockback. And then everything else with Lucas, like Lucas all his damage comes out of things like grabs and landing neutral air and stuff like that. I don't know. Duck Hunt, I have no qualm with saying that this character is in fact a zoner.
Oh yeah, Duck Hunt, a hardcore expects everything from the zoner attributes. There's like 3 projectiles, like long range on his smash attack.
Decent disjoint on his aerials. So boy, that beak, that's a disjoint. Because everything is in this game. It's not your hand, it's a disjoint.
Yeah, exactly.
Except ironically, Piranha Plant down. That's not the disjoint. And I don't know why that's ironic. But just go with it. This game, though, while we were tangenting, has gotten pretty close.
Yeah, it's a close game. Nothing really much has kind of happened. In the sense it's just like standard play that you would expect from both characters. Just trying to keep their distance, you know, attack on damage whenever they can.
Got a couple of clay pigeons coming out. That's the final hit of the gunshot on the clay pigeon ends up messing with JaZaR as he approaches. Lots of full hops coming out from JaZaR out of these corners.
Oh my goodness, that cannon caught the jump from across the stage.
Multi-hit that time, but Duck Hunt's recovery isn't bad. He air dodges to get right into the... Oh, okay. And air dodges right through the down smash, too. Great timing coming from Zane.
I think that air dodge into the PK Thunder was really smart. This time I had a better angle for recovering, so the second time was easier.
Oh, missing the tech. And yet, oh, and the air dodge. Great recognition on JaZaR, not throwing out unnecessary tools, because the multi-hit could have saved Zane just like last time. But 34% in climbing, like, Duck Hunt can have a real hard time gaining leads back, since Can is such a good tool, but it's like Snake's grenades in the sense where they hurt Snake too. So a lot of trades can go really poorly for Duck Hunt once he starts trying to push and find those kills. I'm surprised Duck Hunt down tilt doesn't go very far. It is not very long range.
Oh, try to reflect the gunman back at him. Not working out.
Double jumping right past the ledge, getting back to center.
In a lead like this, like, in most matchups, not terrible, but in this kind of matchup where they're both zoners and both just kind of getting small openings when they can, this kind of a mountain can be almost insurmountable, so... Oh no, wait, I thought Duck Hunt had 2 stocks. Never mind, my bad. This is an even game.
Yeah, JaZaR had taken the stock first almost every time, as some Houdini stuff came out of that dog, because he managed to get right by Lucas's back air. And now getting back to center stage, like this is the chance for fell out of the up air. I was gonna say this would be the chance for Zane to take this game, but Duckhunt said, "No, I'm gonna prolong it just another couple seconds." Longer still. Getting down to the wire.
Oh, got shot.
Cowboy Gunman comes through.
There's literally draw and PK fire and the gunman when the gunman won that.
Yeah, each gunman uses a different gun, so it has different knockback properties per gunman, and it comes in on like a rotation.
And the timing's different, right?
Yeah. So that gunman uses, well, at least it looks like to me, it looks like he's using a shotgun, and certainly felt like it to Lucas because he exploded.
Yes, Zane taking game 1 on Battlefield. So yeah, again, it was a really close game. Really just kind of like a lot of openings from each player, but not much per opening. Just kind of like getting the damage they can and resetting the neutral, because that's just like the way their characters work. Especially Duckhunt. Lucas can kind of play both sides of the coin, but in this matchup, he probably prefers to just play the projectile game.
Yeah, I just was so impressed through Zane's like different forms of recovery and maximizing his chances to keep getting back to ledge. Oh, what the heck? Just run on that platform up smash and it worked. 26 right off the back. Like a pretty bananas start, that's for sure. Double jump? Okay, he chased him down, but then he goes up there. Got crossed up on the drift. Oof. Alright. What a first stock and what a start to the game. JaZaR said, hey, I'm not gonna play how we did on Battlefield. I'm gonna try and come after you.
Yeah, like in neutral, Lucas can play the projectile game, but once he does find an opening, he should sort of switch gears and try to be a bit more aggressive in his advantage state. Oh my good! Oh, that was almost sick. I mean, it was sick, but if it worked, that would have been sicker.
It's like, I feel like that up air might have killed. Town and City's a little bit tall, but that looks like Duckhunt's up air is very, very strong. The man lost his hat.
Oh my goodness, the gunman is still there. It was really good because it took out a couple of PK fires, so they didn't have to deal with that anymore.
Alright, Ken coming through, almost killing Zane at that point, but yeah, living just for a little bit longer. What hit them though? I think it might have been the shot to the camp. I don't know. 169 and potentially climbing. Trying to land this can, not quite yet.
Okay, I like the PK free to just sort of keep Apollo or Zane occupied in center stage. But Zane finds kill anyway.
If this is any time you want to put on damage, like now is certainly the moment. You got a little bit of rage on your side, but he grabs him before Lucas's grab came out, but it doesn't even matter.
Oh,
great mash.
We hear the sad Star KO scream for Duckhunt. Just a dog.
Sad works.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit more poking as Duckhunt finds himself in the corner.
What? The invincibility from upstat actually was useful.
He's running like a nut sometimes, with putting out up smashes like he's no one to not a care in the world. Okay. Neutral is trying to neutral her across the stage. I'm surprised we didn't see a get up attack. I thought he was gonna get up attack him into the can perhaps. Forward throw. Not reaching the can quite yet. That's his X factor right now. Lucas being so floaty, it's hard to
Oh,
hit him
that
down.
was so good with the. Oh, that's gonna kill. Huh.
Yeah, I caught the
Yeah,
DI in.
The gunman has such little block stun on shield. He was really gonna grab afterwards.
Yeah, a lot of Duck Hunt stuff is like pretty good on paper, but then when you actually start using a lot of his tools in match, with the exception of Can, everything just feels like it takes a while. And against a character like Lucas, or Ness, or any like floaty character, it can be hard to set anything up against them. And Lucas just has so much potential damage and output that doesn't matter, as that PK kick takes the stock and takes it into a game 3. Remember those mods in Smash 4 where they put like Lucas over Captain Falcon and he had really, really long legs?
I'd rather not remember that. It's so weird.
You're welcome for that.
Oh, remember Pikachu over Ganon?
Oh my god.
That was so cursed.
What were some of the other ones? It was like... it was like Greninja over Bayonetta, stuff like that.
Yeah, I know they modded it so like every character did like Bayonetta's taunt.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, some of them were just disturbing.
They're funny. Game 3. This is still quarters. Yes. No, it's semis. Man,
Isabel? Oh, we're seeing Isabel?
he got it.
I know Isabel recently got some slight buffs to her toolkit. I don't remember what exactly, but she got some slight buffs. I don't know if they're entirely game changing. She's not like the character everyone's talking about being the winner of the patch. But we'll just see how useful they are against Zane's Lucas right now.
It's like the buffs to Lucas and not Lucas, Villager and Isabel were just kind of like, oh, they're good. Nothing crazy, nothing like the Falcon buffs, but they're good.
Yeah, I wanted to say super.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Faster dash attack, reduced FAF on up tilt, faster up smash, stronger up air, more knockback on up air, and faster down air, and that's it. So it's like, oh, they're good. They don't really change anything too hard about the character. They don't make her any better or worse. It's just kind of, oh, that's nice. But what Isabel had, and that's good, is still the same, whether she is pretty solid ledge trapping, fair and bear keep you out super, super well. She's got a lot of distance on recovery, frame 3 nair. Like, Fishing Rod is a unique tool, but she's kind of like, she can be exploited in a lot of disadvantageous ways. It's one of those characters, like, they got tools, but it's nothing insane. Like, that's kind of that role that both Villager and Isabel sit in.
Oh, okay.
But there's that. That's a thing.
Yeah, like we said, like you mentioned, great ledge trapping from Isabel with the Lloyd Rocket Mine and Fisting Rod. In combination, those two moves can cover a lot of options.
Yeah, especially like Fishing Rod's activity on draw and reel in really makes it hard to get around all of that, because you basically have to jump. But that is in and of itself is dangerous. But then you get situations like this, where Isabel can just like, oh, I can't get down, and I can't get back on stage, and forward air is not really great unless I can repeatedly use it and land with it. The JaZaR is putting in the work with Wi-Fi Lucas. Not even Wi-Fi Lucas, he's just doing Lucas things. These are Lucas things that work on offline, online, any line. Oh, crazy little back air.
Oh, misses the up B recovery on stage. I feel like you kind of have to hit those. Those are like Lucas isn't the character that generally recovers on stage like that. So if they make a mistake, you gotta like capitalize on that.
As much as you can, at the very least. But okay.
Oh,
Does he make this? Yes, he does. He's Lucas.
yeah, Lucas's recovery goes so far in comparison to Ness.
Yeah, the PK Rocket, like, and even being a multi-hit isn't like that much of a weakness to it. Like, oh no, it doesn't make people explode, but it still can kill them relatively easily.
Oh my goodness, the balloons extended the hitbox. Oh no!
Yeah, that interaction happens so many times where the fishing rod would go out, but JaZaR wouldn't care about the fishing rod and getting hooked by it because he knew he set PK Fire to interrupt the throw. So getting grabbed by the fishing hook does what?